think it's working. Excuse me if the video connection is bad. I'm doing the best I can in Portugal. Okay. Let me grab something really quickly. I'll give it another second and then we can get started. I like how that tree looks in the background. I haven't had much time to promote this one, so also very happy and grateful to have you. I am in a region in Portugal called Tavira. So it's incredibly beautiful. Let me see if I can show you. Let's see. Yeah. So this is known as one of the most beautiful towns in Portugal. And I took a ferry to the beach earlier today. This trip, I'm gonna get that little tree right there. Okay. This trip has been a lot of unexpected hiccups. And I think that that can be kind of represented in life in general. You know, sometimes things don't go as planned. And I feel like a lot of times you look at being on vacation and it's kind of, in a lot of ways, it can be perceived as a break from life. And that's part of what I was looking for whenever I was coming here. I was kind of like, I want to escape and get away for a full week. I think that sounds really nice. I guess I'm here for 2 weeks, but I really wanted just to kind of put some distance between myself and get clear on what's you and filtering out the noise. But the one thing that's become abundantly clear on this trip specifically, and in life in general, is just that wherever you go, there you are, and there's quite no escaping. So I'll go into the meditation in a minute, but I did just kind of want to point out, I don't know who's watching this or kind of what message you're receiving from this, but the main thing is that it's all okay. And wherever you are is where you're meant to be at that moment. One of the things that I've also been kind of running into, I'm in Portugal and I planned a lot of stops along this trip. So this is one of those trips where I have a different hotel every night. And so I'm kind of like hopping around to these different towns. And I got to Tavira today, which I just showed you. I fell in love with it. And then I have to leave less than 20. Leaving as soon as I feel like I finally get my footing or find what I'm looking for. And it's so easy to maybe feel like, oh, I should have done this differently. Like I should have stayed for more than one night, or I should have done this, should have done that. And in life, sometimes it can feel like, oh, I should be doing more. And I don't think that that's necessarily the point or what we're supposed to do. So my primary intention for this month, specifically after just the experience that I've had on this trip, would just be being present and being here now. No more rushing, no more. All right, with that being said, let's meditate. I invite you to go ahead, close your eyes, take a deep breath, hold at the top, release. Let's do that one more time. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Just in through the mouth, almost as if you're sucking in through a straw. Hold at the top. Go ahead and release. I want you to feel any disappointments from the last month just melt away. Well, sometimes we just want to focus on the good and our accomplishments and how far we've come. It's okay to recognize sometimes that your life may look different than what you thought it would, and that's okay. I want you to take another deep breath, hold at the top, think about something to let go, breathe out. By you're honoring how far you've come. Sometimes we have a picture of what we want things to look like, and we think that our life would somehow be better, if things would be different, if we had showed up differently in this circumstance or made this different decision earlier. The thing is, the only thing that you have power to control, you can control which thoughts you attach to, you can control your breath, breathe in, breathe out, and you can choose what happens next. You can choose what actions you take after you come out of this meditation. You can choose the conversations that you have. You can set your goals for what comes next. As much as we have power in setting our intention and creating the path where we want to go, things are going to pop up. Things are going to happen. Setbacks, obstacles, redirects. It's all okay. And it's more than okay. Oftentimes it's setting us up with an even better path. Breathe into that. I want you to feel how supported you are in this moment. It doesn't matter what you believe in. Just connect to something bigger than yourself in this moment. It can be a community that you're a part of. Be a family member who you know has your back. Maybe it's someone you haven't met yet, but you know their energy. You feel supported and held. I want you to call to mind something that you're looking to accomplish this month. One thing that you are looking to experience, accomplish even, create. There's one thing that you're looking to do. Breathe into that. I want you to imagine this person, this energy that you called. It could be your higher self, it could be a higher being. I want you to imagine feeling the support of this force as you work towards your goal. I want you to see yourself through your mind's eye. This is energetically. I want you to imagine witnessing yourself making steps towards accomplishing yourself, doing what it takes to make your goal happen. And as you see this in your mind, I want you to imagine this energy supporting you, and maybe invisibly guiding you in ways you don't foresee. I want you to see this through to completion. You can imagine the next 30 days, just throughout the month, you can see how you change physically, emotionally, spiritually. See what habits you need to implement. And in this process, we're alchemizing and transforming into the version of ourselves who has successfully completed the objective you've set forth. Take a deep breath in, breathe out. I want you to feel as your body acclimates to this new experience, this new level of yourself. Do you feel different? We're going to do one more mental exercise to embody this energy. One more energetic cleanse before we come out. Now I invite you, I want you to keep this image in your mind's eye of you having accomplished the objective. And I want you to imagine energetically stepping in to this accomplishment. Okay? So with this accomplishment, you can imagine it as, I imagine a fog, maybe like a dense, glittery fog. That's what works for me. If you have a favorite color, you can imagine that. It represents the unknown and how you're going to attain this objective, how you're going to accomplish your goal. So what you're going to do, I want you to imagine yourself energetically stepping through this energy. On your legs. Take a deep breath in. Once you walk through, it kind of vanishes, but you still know that it's there. You have been infused with the energy of having successfully completed your goal. It is with you. It has already happened. It is done. It's energetically still part of you. It's been integrated. Take a deep breath. Notice how you feel. Notice if your goal feels a little bit closer. Notice what it feels like to already have what you want. And smile. Feel the supporting, loving energy of your guide who helped hold the energy for you through this space. Know that you are many steps closer. Now we're going to do one final intention setting exercise for this month, and I will set you on your way. I want you to call forth one word of embodiment for the month of August. One word. You can use mine, just present, any word that comes up for you. I want you to then put your hands on your hips, chest up, head up to the sky. Deep breath in. When you're ready, you can bring your palms to heart center. Bow your holding back, stale, stagnant needs to go. Throw it off.